Not so entertaining for you guys, sorry for that. So, today we have a very unusual game for the Uncharted Water series. At least it's a deep strategy or grand strategy game called Sengoku. And I will have pronounced that wrong, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, please tell me if the audio levels are not working for you. I can change that real quick. And as I tried to show earlier, this is a map of ancient Japan in 1467 in this case. And those regions are controlled by different clans. You can see their names easily if they are the larger ones, and you can zoom in to see also the smaller clans like Kizu, Asukabe, yeah. Those are territories controlled by, what are they called, daimyos? Not sure. We will learn a lot about ancient Japanese culture in this game, I guess. And I will just try to see that I don't pick the most difficult start. Difficulty is shown over here. So I picked the Onin War as a starting historical start. And now I can pick a character in that, but that does not look like I want that. The Kanto War, that's half the difficulty, that's easier. Kyushu region. I guess if there's a lot of war going on in that region, it's tougher. Since I play this for the first time, I will try to get a lower difficulty. If invasion is not going to be easy. Okay, the rise of Nobunaga. On April 9th, 1551, following the death of his father, Nobunaga became leader of the Oda clan. Many, including even his loyal retainers, were suspicious of his capability for the role due to the bizarre attitude he had shown during his childhood. Okay. Faced with external rivals like the Imagawa, Saito and Asakura, he had to show his skills as soon as possible. So this is Oda Nobunaga, and that's, you know, the historical start, and I can choose to play either as Oda himself, 16 years old, mind you, or the leader of, oh yeah, that's the rivals. Interesting. So I can choose a certain event, and then I can choose who I want to play in that event. So it's the three rivals and Oda Nobunaga. I guess this is the more interesting part. I hope, at least. I've got diplomacy skills, martial skills, and intrigue skills. I'm not really at war, and I have some vassals. Not vessels, but vassals. Or, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that differently from vassals. Kokujin of Aichi, Kokujin of Chita, Kokujin of Yamada, and Kaisei. Okay. Oh, I can choose? No. Wait, what did happen here? Yeah, that's not really, you know, an easy start into the game. I don't really know how to... Can I play as the vassal? Okay. But I want to play as the boss. The leader of the clan Oda, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 territories large. Mainly plains, bit of forest. And the neighbors are not very nice, it seems. Obviously Clan Kanbei is a friend. Looks like it. Okay, well. Let's just kickstart. Welcome. Okay, now I get an introduction. Would maybe better fitting to have the introduction before you decide where to start as what and when. Okay, I can pause the game. I should do that, but let's read it. In Sengoku, you play a Japanese feudal lord struggling for ultimate power in a quest to become shogun. You can see your character portrait in the upper left corner. Yes, that's me. A 16-year-old leader, Oda Nobunaga. To become shogun, you and your vassals must together control at least 50% of Japan. Okay, that's a lot. After gaining control, you must claim the title of shogun and maintain control for 3 years. Beware, during this time your enemies will redouble their efforts to topple you. As a new feudal lord, you should start by appointing advisors via the court view. This one? Yeah. And putting them to work. Then take a look at your neighbors and vassals to see who your friends and enemies are. And maybe launch a plot against those who would oppose you. Okay, plotting in the first tutorial. Sengoku is a pausable real-time game. This means that you can issue commands both while the game is paused as well as when the clock is running. To pause or unpause the game, click the date in the upper right corner or press the spacebar. Use the plus and minus symbols to speed time up or to slow it down. Okay, I guess that's easy enough. Sengoku takes place on a fully 3D map. You can zoom in and out using your mouse. Scroll wheel. Yeah. We can zoom in quite a lot and we can also zoom out quite a lot. Hey, so thanks a lot, welcome. Holding down the scroll wheel and moving the mouse lets you pan. Yes. That does work. You can always reset the map by pressing backspace. Also working. Okay, so let's see. Where's our home? Oh, that's not what I need. What's that? Is that an army? Warriors. No. But this should be our home, right? This here. Yeah, okay. Well, not world, but Japan. This is the whole of Japan in 1551. And it's divided into different regions, areas controlled by different lords. Yeah, like this. Those are the clans controlling Japan in 1551. Quite a lot of them. Smaller ones, larger ones. And we are trying to get Oda Nobunaga to, you know, follow up in his father's footsteps. And to do that, we have to see that our neighbors, the clan Imagawa, which is quite a big one, Saito and Asakura, don't, don't fall in our backs. Yeah, yesterday. So thanks a lot. Yesterday, late night Grim Dawn stream, the 100 has been reached. Completely awesome. I'm still a bit baffled by it. It's really... It's wow. Just, it happened, you know. Yeah, it's rather complicated. It's a deep strategy game. So, it will take some time to get into it. But if you have played the board game Shogun, this might look at least a bit missing the English word there. Similar? No. Yeah, this might look similar to Shogun. Bit more complicated, I guess, but let's see. What's this? That's income. Koku 48. Your wealth is the gold that you gain through taxes and spend on armies and buildings. Maximum demesne or demesne size. You have full control over all of your fori. And honor. Honor is your standing among your peers and can be used to perform questionable actions. A high degree of honor is also vital to maintaining good relations with your vassals and keeping your clan unified. Yeah, this has nothing to do with risk, I guess. Except maybe that's also about war sometimes. But this is also a game about diplomacy and clever plotting. So I guess this is my capital here, because it's a flag with my clan symbol on it, and it has 3 of those, and the others are 1 symbol. Okay, this is my clan view. A clan is ruled with the consent of its members. All members of a clan's leading dynasty that are direct vassals of the clan leader can vote. The vote takes place following the clan leader's death, which was just shortly ago, because Oda is just 16 years old and his father died not that long ago. You can nominate your candidate by pressing the nominate button. Your objective should always be to get your heir elected. Yeah, but... Oh, I have a son already. Age 15. Okay. So here we can see the different regions that we control. Kaito. Niwa. Oh, I have to translate that. Sorry guys. Why is the mouse following my movement there? That shouldn't happen. Okay, let's just ignore that the mouse is following me off screen. I have to use a dictionary right here. What's this called? Imagine. Oh, okay, I see. It's land you own, I guess. That makes sense. Okay, so this is land I own. Yeah, where are we? There. So those with the flags with 1 symbol are controlled by my clan people, who are loyal to me as long as I manage correctly. And those other regions, Kaito, Niwa, Kasugai, and Nakashima, where's that? Oh yeah, that's my home. Those I own, and I get tax revenue of those. Each region has 500 infantry and 250 cavalry present, which is a lot, I guess. Message rules. You will receive messages regarding your extended family. You will not receive messages regarding independent rulers. You will not receive messages regarding your vessels. Okay, why not? Seems kind of important. Court view. A daimyo cannot rule his country alone. He needs trusted advisors to do specific jobs. Each position is connected to a certain skill, so when you appoint a character, try to make sure they are both the most skilled character and someone you can trust. Sorry, I have to go off screen again. That's a bit weird. It's in full screen, but it follows my mouse if I go out of the window. That's yeah, but okay. Let's go there again. Each position is connected to a certain skill. Yes. Those are the 3 skills. Diplomacy, warfare, and I would call it subterfuge, but it's called differently here. Intrigue, martial, diplomacy. So that's the three masters I can appoint. Help us. This is the woman that I'm married to, Saito Kicho. Employer. She has not got the best opinion. Maybe I'm an asshole. How well you do at the game will depend greatly on the character you currently play and his closest relations. Ooh. This is a lot of information. Okay, let's try to get into the game. I mean, you know, I have got until 8 o'clock at least, if I don't give up earlier. The music is awesome, by the way. Really like that. The quality of a person in Sengoku is measured by a number of values. Each character has a number of traits. These are gained via events and affect how well your character does, what happens to him, and to some extent his relationship with others. Those are the symbols. Honor, of which we have 29. I don't know if that is much. Honor is one of the basic currencies in the game. So honor is a currency, huh? Will you look at that? You can gain it by handing out titles and giving gifts, among other things, and spend it to advance your power. And spending honor most of the time means doing something that normally you're not allowed to do. Money is the other currency of the game. It's gained via taxation and spent to recruit and maintain troops, hire ninjas, construct guild manufactories, and other helpful activities. So hiring ninjas is considered a helpful activity. Nice. Beware of spending too much of your honor. If you go below 0, or if your liege commands it, you will be forced to commit seppuku, thereby ending the game. You may wish instead to commit seppuku earlier in order to preserve your honor and continue playing as your heir. Ooh. Those were dark times. And this honor system is really something that's stuck. Still a very important part of the Japanese culture. When you die, you will continue playing as your eldest son. If you do not have a son, you will lose the game upon your death. As such, it's very important to obtain at least one wife. And treat her well, I guess. I mean, it's doesn't make sense to have a wife and yeah, that's the dad. He died yesterday, it seems. 8th of April. Yeah, this is one day after the death. And siblings, 2 sisters and 1 brother. He's 1 year younger, and the sisters 8 and 4. Yeah, they are really small or young. Okay, so direct vassals, everyone in court. let's disable this. Arrange a marriage. I guess. Oh, I can marry more than one wife, right? Okay. So I have different traits that give me additional intrigue skill because my base value is just 14. But why does it show 20 and 24? Effective. Oh, okay, the wife is adding to that. I see. Monthly income, which is represented here too. And peace gives you a small amount of honor per month. Commit seppuku, you will die, but some honor will be restored to your dynasty's name and descendants. We have only acted honorably. There is no reason for anything this drastic. You must have less than 10 honor. Okay. There's a value for that. Shibata Katsui. Kokujin of Aichi. Now I need a Japanese dictionary. Maybe there's an encyclopedia or something. That's messages, outliner. Phew, yeah, well, this game is, you know, you maybe want to take a week to get into it and then play it. Main menu. No, I will not resign, of course, but I'm looking for a help window. That is F1. What is F2? The court view. Okay, unless I disable this hint, it will come up every time. That is good. And the game sort of told me to do this first. So, Master of Ceremonies, huh? Your Master of Ceremonies. Oh, I can move those. That's perfect. Handles negotiations and ceremonies at the court. To do this, he needs a high diplomacy skill. Not by diplomacy. Yoshimune. What does Shiba mean? Oh, that's the clan he's from. A naive appeaser. So those are the traits that influence that skill. No, all the skills. It's just the trait they have. Misguided warrior, tough soldier, amateurish plotters. Okay, we are in good company, I guess. Sort by opinion. Oh, he hasn't got a good opinion of us. Oh, this is the opinion here. Oh, this means he has a good opinion of me, but I don't have a good opinion of him. But it's at least a positive value. I guess that helps. Sort by dynasty. That is going to be this one. Age. Okay. Remove the current holder. That is also possible. So let's appoint him. Because All the others have worse values there. Improving a village includes managing building and infrastructure projects in the village of a province. This will help you increase your tax base and manpower. Sending an envoy to neighboring quarry will improve your relationship with its master. Is this a quarry? Or this? You have full control over all your quarry, okay. And I guess that's those. But I'm just guessing. Sending an envoy to a neighboring quarry will improve your relationship. Yeah, and you can send an envoy to a province and squeeze extra taxes from the peasants. Beware, however, that this can cause unrest. Okay, yeah. Tax collection is not very popular. Revolt risk increases, tax modifier plus 45%. Wow. That's a lot. This starts the construction of the next building in the village. This action will add the following modifiers. Local tax modifier minus 70%. So you can invest in a village. Okay, let's try that later. Let's first let's appoint all the guys helping in court. Master of Arms is in charge of your army and castle. He will train your troops and defend your castle in your absence. He will need a high martial skill to perform this task effectively. You can set your envoy to work on improving one of your castles. This is important because losing a castle means losing that quarry. Those are castles. Those little ones here. Yeah, I see. If you set your envoy to recruit Ronin, you increase the chance of attracting roving bands of Ronin to your lands. You still need to hire them via the military view though. But okay, I can make some noise to tell the samurai without a lord that I am hiring currently. If the peasants become restless, you can send your envoy to suppress them. This can be very useful if your tax collector has been overzealous. Yeah. Marshal. He is the tough soldier. I guess he's perfect pick. I guess I'm an asshole because I hate all the guys and they love me. Anyway, he's the best pick, as far as I can tell. That is the Master of Guard. Your Master of the Guard is responsible for your personal security, but he can also use his skill and contacts to accomplish other tasks. His work requires a high intrigue skill. Yeah, I guess I know what those other tasks are. You can convince local guilds to adopt new ideas, giving you the ability to construct more manufactories in your quarries. To create dissent within a rival clan, you can send your envoy to sour relations between a vassal and his master. Ooh. Ninja clans can be difficult to contact. This job will send your envoy to find them. Intrigue. Yeah. Well. They are not really good for this. Let's take the one with more honor, even though it's tiny amount. Okay, I guess the court is set. Before I order them to do anything, I will just see that I understand the clan thing. Okay, I can nominate a successor. Provinces. Kashima, Kasugai, Niwa, Kaito. Yeah, that's true. Okay, those are my provinces. They generate tax. And the others are my vassals. I have to see about this later. Budget. Yeah, I'm not spending anything yet. Decisions. Send a gift to the Emperor for honor. Is older than 16, has higher wealth than 30. Okay, that's important somehow. Subsidize an imperial ceremony. Can't pay for that. Imperial court. Court rank Jugoi. I need more honor than that. Invite random courier. Okay. Courtier. Okay. Landless courtiers. Okay, they are hanging out at court. Oh no, they are hanging out at different courts. What does this do? Oh, that's someone I hate, obviously. That's my wife. She's also part of the court. Yeah, he has no court. Okay, why not? I don't get it. The ruler view we saw, but let's take a closer look. Yeah, my only son. Shiba. I can interact. View location, view diplomacy, toggle message interest, view character. Okay, this is my son. Huh? Already has honor. 11 years old. Yeah, that's 5 years before taking the throne, I guess. If all goes bad. But I want to see something else. Ambitious, martial, intrigue, diplomacy +1. Genius. Okay, martial, intrigue, diplomacy +2. Brilliant strategist, martial, intrigue plus a lot, diplomacy -1, health +3. Kokujin titles. So I guess Kokujin means owner of land. Ovari, what's that? Yeah, this game needs an encyclopedia for everybody who is not a master of Japanese history, I guess. So you need a second screen for the wiki. Anyway, military. Your levies represent the feudal samurai and Ashigaru in your provinces. Ashigaru, I know, are just armed peasants or farmers. The size of these troops can be increased by upgrading your provinces. I do that by using this. Okay. While raising your levies will cost you more unit maintenance than usual. You can always return them home by disbanding them. Just remember that if you do this, outside your own territory, less soldiers will find their way home. Okay, that's very nice. We have guys with guns. Cavalry. Infantry. So I can have 4 personal retainers here. The limit on your standing army, affected by your highest title and the extent to which your villages are developed. Okay. What are those? Are those the guys from the court? Yeah, those are mine, of course. Infantry shock. Cavalry shock. Arquebuser. Cozier. Shotgun guys. Melee and ranged. The size of your share of the clan's total army is 100%, yeah. So he's ruler of this province here. But he's of my clan. Oof, brain is already melting here. Plots, nice. Some of the goals you can seek to achieve in the game, such as breaking free from your clan, oh, that's also possible, or attacking another clan leader, can be turned into plots. Once a plot is formed, you can recruit other characters to join it via the diplomacy view. Each plot has a plot power that is calculated as the relative military power between the target and the plot backers. Once the plot power reaches a certain limit, you can execute the plot. Some plots, like Attack Title, require that you declare war via the ordinary game mechanics before the plot backers are called in. Yeah, okay, so that's a limitation in the game's rules, that's okay. A plot and its members are kept secret from the plot's target. However, if the target has a sufficiently skilled master of the guard, a plot can be discovered in advance, giving the target the opportunity to either quietly dispose of the plotters or to expose the plot, costing the plotters honor and, in brackets, maybe force them to commit seppuku. And thus saving honor for ourselves. You know? That's how you need to think in this game, I guess. Yeah, plotting to attack the other clans is not happening yet. But they are obviously trying to work against us somehow. A Kori. Okay, now we get an explanation what that is. Each Kori has a corresponding Kokujin title, which implies ownership of the Kori. Yeah, so a Kokujin is someone who owns a Kori. And a Kori is a territory. In this view, you can see the title holder and his most important diplomatic relationships. Each Kori can be upgraded with buildings. There are 3 types you can construct: castle, which is this one, a village, that is the master of the ceremonies who does it, and there are 4 guild slots, those here, down there. You can construct manufactories that increase the efficiency of your rule. Okay, and once the Western influence spreads to your province, you can also build a gunsmith. Okay. Each Kori can have 1 religious building from one of the factions. If you build a temple, you will increase your relationship with that faction. Okay, I will see to those buildings later. Here you can also see the revolt risk in the province. This is the risk that the local peasants will rise up. This chance can increase if you treat your population badly. If it gets too high, however, you can send your master of arms to suppress the rebels. If the population revolts, they can receive support from any of the religious factions. Wow, there are a lot of interactive things here happening between the game mechanics. Given hostage to Oda. What does that mean? I will read it in a second. If you have really bad relations with a faction, the revolt may grow quite large. Hover your mouse over a non-zero revolt risk to see which faction is agitating there and the extent of their support. I have a hostage. If you want to get anywhere in Sengoku, you need to employ diplomacy, which is done by sending a variety of offers to other characters. The highest level of diplomacy in Sengoku takes place between clans. Clans declare war, make peace, and exchange hostages. Vassals of clan leaders simply fight in the wars. So my vassals, which are the ones marked by the black flag with the yellow flower on it, They are fighting my wars with me, for me, however I choose to accomplish that. The highest level of diplomacy in Sengoku takes place between the clans. Clans declare war, make peace. Yeah, okay. With a handful of exceptions, most diplomatic action costs honor. Giving gifts and handing out titles actually gain new honor. Yeah, well, handing out titles. Maybe. The honor cost of declaring war is scaled by the opinion you have of the target clan leader. That's shown in this on this scroll here. So he gave us a hostage. Turn hostage. Oh, that's a lot of information here. So all I can see about my my own character, I can see about everybody else. So oh, let's look at those. Those are the diplomacy options here. You can break free from your current clan and form your own one. I can do that with rulers who are my liege. But I'm a clan leader already, so I cannot do this. Interesting. Invite a character to join your clan. You must have more than 5 honor to perform this action. If this lord accepts membership into your clan, he will fight for you, but it will also be your duty to protect him. I will lose 5 honor and they will not accept this. I can add gold. Maybe? So I get an estimate how successful this is going to be. And a gift. I can send 20 gold to gain 1 honor. And improve relations, of course, with whoever I clicked on. One of those... Yeah. The guy that gave me a hostage. And send him... okay, so the clan leader will be here. Yeah, of course, because that's the flag where the clan leader resides. Mm-hmm. So, plots we got, diplomacy we kind of retired to monastery. I can send my court people to the monastery if they are, you know, unwanted. Exchange hostages. So they get one and send us someone they really don't need anymore. And returning a hostage gives you honor, of course. Can declare war. And a gift offer marriage. See, oh yeah, marriage is of course the most complicated. They cannot be siblings. They cannot be too closely related. Marriage can be arranged. Cannot marry when in betrothal. Fathers negotiate for children in their court. I can have a maximum of 4 wives. Same gender marriage is not allowed in ancient Japan. And war is also not helping. Grant a landed title. Must be male. And it must be a title that the recipient can hold, okay. Demand seppuku, okay. Give another clan the authority to negotiate peace with a common enemy. Well, that is metagaming here. Demand negotiation rights for another clan. Okay, so if they are not skilled enough. That's always the comparison. Top is the opinion of us. And below is my opinion of them. By the high regard, I guess. Primary marriage. Is my wife from Saito's clan? Now we are getting to the interesting things. Yeah, look at that. She's from the neighbor clan, so we are having a marriage thing here. And they are one of the rivals, right? Yeah. So that is how this works. But I guess if you want to act knowledgeable and, you know, planfully, you really have to look at all the guys that live around you, or at least, you know. Ooh. Yeah, no easier way to play this game. Characters. Sengoku relies heavily on characters. Yeah, well, you don't say. I realized that. Okay, this is how I can find the people I'm looking for. Is plotting. In my clan. So there are a lot of plots going on already. But where? Because it's interesting for me to know that, of course. And I can also try to see if my neighbors have problems with their neighbors. You know, use that to my advantage. How complicated their lives were. Horrible. View location, that's what I wanted. Okay, that's up there. So it's unlikely that that will affect me. But, you know, if that guy was married to his sister, who has a brother that lives here, who wants to marry someone from Saito, it could be interesting. Wow. Okay, let's try to go step by step then. We have appointed the guys, and let's give them something to do. Improve a village is maybe a good thing. ruler of a province. What does he think of us? Well... Intricate web weaver. And he's quick. And he's married to someone from Hachisuka. Try that again. Miwa. I would like to know where that is. I somehow look for clan. Already sorted by clans. I would kind of like to have an overview or a list with the symbols too. Or the symbols should be maybe on the areas. To quickly check where somebody comes from. How can I pan the map like this? Yeah. Oh, there's some fighting going on, and is this the plotting going on? No, it's their dynasty symbol, I guess. Huh. Yeah, okay, it does only remind me of Shogun in the way that it's about Japan. Let's try the different map views. What do they tell us? Okay. What belongs to whom? That's mine. That's Haguri, Yamada, Aichi, Ita, and Kei. So what's the relation between them and this place here? How can I find that out? Did I take 25 hostages and, you know, distributed them among my followers? That's super weird. Oh, he's got some problems in court. And I'm already analyzing other people's homes. Yeah. I guess the game works for me. But I also guess that streaming this is not an option at all. This game is nothing that is really entertaining to stream, I guess. At least as long as I have to figure it out. It's not really super entertaining. Oh, that's okay. The Kunis are the ancient or the historical provinces, as opposed to the clan ownership is different from that. So there may be some names we know. Nagato, Itsumo. Yeah. This is the moment at which you can compare it to Shogun, because those are the names that are used in Shogun for the regions. Kuni, they are called. Interesting. Okay, what's this? Diplomatic? Yeah. Relationships. Well, that looks rather unified. Factions. What are factions now? Oh, factions are the religions. And those help in the revolts. Brown are those without any. Buddhism is yellow, that's this color here. Shintoism is red. And the striped ones? Oh, Christianity is gray, that's stripes. Western influence is active. That means I can build shotgun workshops, if I understood the game correctly. Factionless. But, okay. Yeah, there's Buddhism. Hinduism. Factionless. And what's with crisscrossing here? Stripes. I don't get that. Is that the Western influence? Yeah, okay, that's the Western influence. I guess I can understand that. Revolt risk. Yeah, there's something going on over there. That looks like it, right? Uprising. Maybe that's the fist symbol. An uprising. Makes sense. The ledger. Oh, come on. Oh, my brain cannot take anymore. What does the ledger say? Landed characters. Provinces. It's all the clans of Japan. And you can sort them. Largest army. That was a larger one. Okay. Those are the big players. And we are the mediocre players. Okay. You can see everything here. Overview for the clans. That's a large one. Yeah, the Shintoist, Buddhist, and Christian clans. No Christian clans? Well, that one. And so it's one of the larger ones. Interesting. How did that happen? That's just for me, of course. And I can sort by ownership. Yes. This means if it's mine or not. In terms of, exactly, in terms of does the province belong to me. Oh, there are no castles, so that is not the castle. I thought that was the castle. This here. It's a fort, okay. Fort level 1. So you don't start with the castle, I guess. What else do we have? Home province. There's a go home. There's a go home button. That's good. And it's also surrounded by a yellow color to see it. So the fort level 1 does count as a castle, but it's not really a castle yet. Oh, I can type in. Okay, that is good. That was something I was looking for. Zoom in even more. Let's zoom out and go back to the clan view. Yeah, okay. This is a huge, deep strategy game. And those are the religious buildings. Let's see. We are in our home province. You can build one of those. Well, we could afford it. And they have different effects. Retainer reinforced speed. Monthly honor gain. And national tax modifier. Yeah, that's Christianity for you. Getting rich. Okay, the guild slots. There's something appearing here. No, that's not what I wanted. The number of guilds is being expanded. Expansion is estimated to be finished in July. It's 2 months. So I'm unlocking a guild slot here now. Is that true? This is done via the Master of Ceremonies, and this is done via the Master of Guard, if I'm correct. Master of Arms. Okay, Master of Guard is... He's expanding the guild, so we will get less money until July. Is that a good idea? Try to ruin the relations between the province's ruling vassal and his liege. No. Restore order. Recruit Ronin. Yeah, but he can do that. That's okay. So let's select where to send your servants. So now I can select Niwa. And I get 70% less taxes from there and 70% less taxes from here. And improving the castle is also... This starts the construction of the next castle upgrade. And I can do this either here or here or here. Fortifying the borders is of course making sense, but you know, It could happen that Yamada is being convinced to join Imagawa, for example, just saying. And yeah, you know, I would do good not only to reinforce the borders. Okay, let's just try this to see how it works. So I appointed all the masters and I will not get any money, so I don't send any gifts around this early. Not plotting yet. What's happening if the game starts to run? Counting the days really fast. That's the slowest setting, okay. And if something happens, I will gain a message. As far as I set the all rulers of my faith, okay. Let's get a lot of messages and see how that works. Yeah, the castle and the inn, that's this and this one. It takes quite some time. And this will be done in July, I guess. And that's the first message. In 1543, a Chinese ship carrying Portuguese traders was blown ashore on the island of Tanegashima in the province of Osumi in southern Kyushu. The traders not only introduced the Shimatsu clan to Christianity, but also to the arquebus, a lightweight firearm. Within a few years, the Shimatsu clan were making their own copies and the knowledge soon started to spread across Japan. Okay, I must try to find out more about this, yeah. I have to remember the names, really. And I see the last message somehow. Oh, there's the filter system here. Low priority messages, 25. Ah, I get all the information there. What the others are doing. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a go-to command, so I can see where that happened. That's a bit like going through your mail every day. Yeah, okay, don't mind, that's advertisement. They're at war and they're exchanging hostages. That's okay. Also, hostage exchange. Maybe hostage exchange was a form of communicating without obviously communicating. You know, you could give a message to the hostage on exchange without losing honor or something like that. I don't really know about this, but that is what I would do. Decisions sent. A gift to the emperor was taken by... Okay, so Saito, that is our neighbor. Wait, if I can find home. Let this window go away, please. Saito is the ruler of the neighboring clan, and he sent a gift to the emperor. That's important. Yeah, that's what he did. Okay. I would like to just keep this for later. you know, that message. I would like to put it in my notebook. But I guess I can remember this. Hostage exchange somewhere else. Yeah, that's not that far away. Also creeping the Emperor's ass, huh? Yeah. That's what you do. Normally you don't get that many messages. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to get a grip on what they are doing and if there are any reactions directly. Oh, they exchanged hostages. Yeah, see, that's not a neighbor. I mean, oh, yeah, but they are neighbors. That belongs to Clan Imagawa. That province. What's it called? Abe. So normally you set this to extended family. Rulers, not now. And only direct vassals. And then you reduce the amount of clutter there to a lot less. So that is what you do. You watch the messages as... oh, what's this? An army, 250 men. Sent to Kagami. Over there. I will get a lot of information, right? I mean, this. I would have thought I would have to send a ninja or something to find out where they are going. But I guess my master of the guard is doing that somehow. Akata, let's hear. Reorganizing their armies. Yeah, I see. That's the amount of completion here. Percentage. Yeah. Our 2-year plan to improve. What? What? My second youngest sister died. But she was just 8 years old. Aww. Why? There's a lot of death in this family. That's very, very sad. Do I have to do something? I mean, am I supposed to... First I would have to find out who the mother is. It's just, you know, it's just the dad here. Died at the age of 8. So that happens. Okay, the guild construction will be completed soon. So the priority messages will just open on their own. Still moving to Kagami. Takes them quite some time to move. It's good to know. You can react after you see them moving. So this is strongest opponent. Controlled 7% of Japan. We control 2%. And upon reaching 50%, you can go for the Shogun title. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. The guild construction is complete. Oh, but we just opened the slot. Okay, that takes some time, right? Okay, but what can we do? We cannot afford this. We can't afford nothing. Yet. Barracks. Ninja. Building a theater will decrease revolt risk and increase the chance of hiring ninja. Look at that. The pottery gives you honor. You get some extra arquebus for the gunsmith, of course. The horse breeder increases cavalry ranged. Melee skill. Okay, you can build 4 of those in each province if you want. Can I only expand the guilds? Oh, because there are actions taking there. Okay, let's expand the guild there. To prepare large cavalry with arquebus to, I don't know, conquer Japan, I guess. It's always good to invest in infrastructure. That's my tactic. Because I'm a brilliant strategist with the age of 17. It was my birthday, I didn't get any presents. Yeah, it takes quite some time to increase the castle and build an inn, obviously. It's construction of an inn is as straining as the construction of a castle, which is weird. So next time I will try to improve or to increase the workforce before I'm building stuff like that. But I guess that's pretty much all you need to know to start to understand the game. It's not all you need to know to be able to beat this game, but I guess that's all you need to know to start at least. And tons of diplomacy I'm not doing right now. Because what I did not do at this point is trying to find out who of my neighbors is the one I should plot against and who is maybe an ally or a potential ally. And that is the heart of this game, but that's just too much work right now to get into that and not to be able to complete it right now. And I'm not really sure if this is my kind of game, I must say. You know, it looks really well thought out. I mean, the mechanics work well together, I guess. You have tons of non-combat options, which I like. You also can do, you can go to war. And if you want to take over half of Japan, you will have to. Yeah, but going for it the clever way is really nice to know that it is possible. And we haven't seen Ninja and Ronin yet, what they can do. You can use ninjas for a number of missions, including assassinating a character, sabotaging a castle during a siege, or protecting you from other ninjas. That's like Shogun. To utilize ninjas, you need to recruit a ninja clan. There's a limited amount of ninja clans in Japan, and their envoys travel between provinces. When a ninja clan becomes available to you, you will see them appear on this screen, where they will wait for a time to see if you have a mission for them. You can increase the chance of a ninja clan appearing by sending your master of the guard on a mission to find them. Ninjas. And that's the religion screen. That's another level that we haven't really looked at. Yeah, but I guess I will stop my analyzing this game right now, because this will take 2 or 3 more hours to at least get into some gameplay, because there's too much to you know, to look at before you do anything. And I like that there are religious factions here too, but maybe that's just one layer too much. You know, there's you have got to do quite a big step to get into this game. The threshold is really high, especially if you are not really a you know, a professional strategy game player. This is quite a lot to take in, but as a simulation of ancient Japanese clan cultures and how they, you know, how they struggle for power and what their tribulations were, that's I guess that's really well done as far as I can say. But I don't even know if I will play this game at all. It's so super complicated. I don't know when I will find the time for something like this. I mean, this is a game you could, you know, you could go for it and are like, yeah, well, I like the setting because it's totally not overused. It's one I have just seen as a board game before, and you could say, yeah, I will play this for a week and see how it goes, but you have to really go for it like that. I guess you cannot just play it for 2 hours and then continue 2 weeks later. Then you will have forgotten about all the relationships and stuff. But it's, I would say it's at least intriguing. It's absolutely not trash that has to walk the plank. That is the definite no. But it's very, very special. So I would say it's cargo material, but a special kind of that. So I will keep it in my library, probably not stream it. Maybe if there's gonna be a turn-based or a turn-based strategy focus next year, and I will maybe get back to this because it's not fantasy or World War II strategy. That is or science fiction. So it's a refreshing setting. It's nicely done with a lot of attention to detail. But I guess for tonight that's quite enough for me to write my first look review. Not gonna do the game any good if I write a review about it, but I will do it anyway because my first look is my first look, and it's not as bad as it could have been. Definitely lacks a very nice tutorial mission that explains, you know, over the course of maybe 40 years in game time or something like that, how the different things work and when to apply them and something like that. But you have to find that out for yourself. Sengoku, very interesting game. Although, a bit too much for my brain right now. Don't have that much dedication for this genre at the moment. But you never know. You know, it might come. And for those of you out there who like a strategy game and a grand strategy game at that, with a lot of diplomacy, this may be it. It was very, yeah, very intriguing. Hey DVA Fish, welcome. Yeah, I'm just trying to explain how it feels for me. It's super complex, and it's a very nice take on grand strategy that does not only focus on war and politics. It has more layers to it, and but it's, you know, it's super tough to get into this game. I'm really struggling here. I mean, there are some tutorial texts, but they are really short, and all the names you have to remember. it's just a bit too much for me right now for this short look at it. But yeah, it's a very special game. I guess it's the same developer, and that may work similar. So if you know that, you can maybe get into this one more easily. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I would have to look it up. Give me a second. There are guides available, of course. There's a handbook, there's a manual, stuff like that. And for this game, I would recommend to read it all before you start the game. Because starting it up just like I did is super overwhelming. I just made it through all the screens here. Just scratching ninjas and religion. Because that is later in the game that it's becoming important. And the amount of information is really ginormous, guys. And oh, I have to answer the door. I will be right back. Sorry. Okay, sorry for that. Short interruption, had to answer the door really quick. Okay. Yeah, as I said earlier, it's a very special kind of strategy, grand strategy game in a setting that is not overused. And if you're a bit interested in ancient Japan, or, you know, the culture around that time, I guess it's a really good pick for a strategy game that also features diplomacy, not just as most games do with 3 options, which is neutral, war, or peace. There's a lot more to this. I guess the plot mechanic is very interesting. Different plots available. And you can try to, you know, get rid of your opponents, or maybe convince province leaders here to join your clan. Or maybe, you know, get those guys to join you. Something like that. To gain power. And, you know, if you look at Japan at that time, your goal is to control 50% of this. So, like I said, you need to play this game for a week to seriously get somewhere. Or if you know the game mechanics very well, you can maybe set it to very fast and complete it in 3 days. But I'm not very proficient in this genre, and not that good in this game yet. Yeah, but I guess I will not stream that very much, because that is not super interesting. Because you will lose focus of what's going on if you miss 30 minutes of gameplay, and that is not good for the streaming. And I guess other people can stream this, people who are really into this game, and maybe the similar games from the same developer. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Sengoku is by Paradox Interactive, and it's their own studio. Europa Universalis is the one, and Crusader Kings 2. Yeah, you're right, Deviant Fish. Those are the siblings of this game. Same studio. They should be similar, of course. And I read somewhere that Crusader Kings is the superior game. But I guess that is based on an opinion, and you know, you can have a different opinion. Yeah, but like I said, for tonight this is enough for me. My brain nearly melted while trying to figure out how all this fits together, but I guess I got it. In theory. And I guess I will not apply this to any practical streaming gameplay very soon. But anyway, I will write a review, and it's gonna be a good one, I guess. Because I like what the game does. Just not much gameplay happening right now. But that's okay. So I will call a break, and we'll continue with Grim Dawn at 8:15. So yeah, 8:15. That's a good time. I will just have a short break, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope it was a bit enlightening, or at least interesting. And yeah, maybe read the review to get more information about this game if you're interested. And if not, well, just pick another game. There's enough out there that tickles your fancy, I'm sure. So this is Captain Nemo signing off for a break, returning at 8:15 with more Grim Dawn gameplay. Ahoy, guys.